Okay, so you love to travel and you love to make money. Well, what if I told you there was ways to actually earn money whilst traveling, allowing you to travel for longer and see more beautiful places, whilst not having to worry about the standard penny pinching or when your travel funds are going to run out. So imagine someone who spends all of their savings to go traveling for a year, only so that we can then return home, depressed our travels are over, with no money in the bank and no job. So we don't want that. We promote a life of abundance and a life of choice on this channel. So here are 5 ways that you can realistically earn money whilst traveling. Let's get into them. Okay, so starting with number 1, you can teach a language almost anywhere in the world. So if you're a native English speaker, or you speak a pretty decent level of English, there is just going to be so many opportunities for you. So almost every country is looking for English language teachers, and websites like TEFL.com, Dave's ESL Cafe, list teaching opportunities in different countries all over the world. So all you need to do is create yourself a super simple CV, upload it to one of these websites, and just start browsing for jobs in areas that you would love to travel and work in at the same time. Now, you won't become a millionaire doing this, but I know in Thailand, for example, you can expect to earn around 30,000 to 45,000 baht a month for English teaching. So this equates to around 800 to 1,200 US dollars, which is absolutely plenty to live off in Thailand. Okay, so next up is going to be photography or media for short-term lets, restaurants or experiences. Now this is great because you can leverage it for free meals, free experiences and free accommodation. So all you want to do is just contact the owner of the Airbnb and give them a sales pitch on how high quality imagery can improve occupancy rates, for example. And now, even if you're not a photography pro, you can learn all of the basics that you'll need to do this just from YouTube or online courses. And I mean, to be honest, you don't need to be a photography pro or have a degree in photography or anything like that at all for this to work well. So honestly, I've seen Airbnb imagery in some Asian countries that is so bad, it could literally be improved just by taking new pictures on a Nokia. Give it a try. Okay, so number 3 is becoming a virtual assistant. So this is probably not going to be the most glamorous option on the list, but it's certainly something that works and it's certainly something that allows you to make money whilst traveling abroad. So virtual assistant jobs can vary greatly depending on the client's needs and can encompass tasks such as managing emails, scheduling appointments, conducting research, doing some social media management, content creation, and much more. So platforms like Upwork, Remote.co and Virtual Assistant Jobs list remote opportunities to work as a virtual assistant whilst traveling. So this is really good because a lot of the virtual assistant jobs actually don't require much brain power to do at all. And this is good because it also means you've got way less risk of working a job which is super hard and getting burnt out whilst traveling, which of course, that kind of defeats the whole point of working away and traveling, right? You want to get out, you want to do stuff, you don't want to feel tired all the time, and you certainly don't want to be working a job that's too stressful. Okay, so up to number 4 now, and this is going to be freelancing on FIVERR. So FIVERR is essentially a digital platform where hosts can sell services and skills such as blog writing, website design, graphic design, like logo design, etc. Anything like that. So to earn money from FIVERR as a freelancer, all you need to do is just list some gigs for areas that you are skilled in that you think you could do well for other people. So maybe you love to write about traveling or are great at putting some food recipes together. Whatever it might be, there's plenty of gigs for everything on FIVERR and everybody is searching for something. And you know what? Even if you're not too skilled in the area, you can cheat a little bit. So by this, I mean, you can start listing copywriting gigs. And then as soon as you get a job coming from FIVERR, for example, a blog, all you need to do is just employ the help of ChatGPT. And this is literally going to complete the task for you. Now you can actually earn some really decent money on FIVERR. So for example, I've seen some people listing gigs such as website builds for well over £3,000. And I mean, in places like Southeast Asia or India, that can see you through your travels for a pretty decent amount of time. Okay, so number 5, this one's going to be tour and activity reselling and repackaging. This one is so cool. So this one basically involves finding 3 different things to do. So maybe 3 different tours or activities which already exist and just packaging them together as maybe say like one big day trip, you know. I think anybody that's been traveling, we've all done something like this before. So for example, in one area you could have a lake, maybe a super cool temple that you want to visit, and maybe some other activities like a jewelry making class or a cooking class, and then just package that as a whole day tour for slightly more money than what the individual tours cost. So as soon as you've got your tours made up and you kind of know what you want to do, all you want to do is just list them on websites such as Viator and getyourguide.com. It's great because you get a pocket of difference of the individual tour activities and then the total price that you sell it for, which is pretty good. I mean, you can end up making some decent money if you get a decent tour and you market it well on these websites. And it's fun because I'd probably recommend checking out the activities in the tour beforehand yourself. So maybe go take some pictures, get to know the staff, get to know the tour operators, and and then you also get to experience it, which is great. This is why we go traveling, right? Okay, so that's just 5 ways that you could potentially make some decent money whilst traveling. So sure, probably none of them are gonna help make you a millionaire, but they'll certainly allow you to make some money whilst traveling the world, seeing some beautiful places and immersing in some incredible culture. And also you're gonna get to stay in locations that you visit for a lot longer because of course you're earning money at the same time. So there's no real timestamp apart from maybe visa concerns why you would ever have to leave that country if you're earning good money. So I mean, I would just say give them a go. If you don't like your current job or you're traveling and you're running out of money, I mean, what have you really got to lose? You might as well just give some of them a try, right? All I say, take action, give them a try, and every time you take action, good things happen.